I will say you have a lot of fan questions. Actually, you have like, I want to say 4, 5 fan questions.
Nice. Wow. From different fans? That's awesome.
Yes. So my first fan question is ask what he thinks likes and dislikes about bloodstained men. So what are your likes and dislikes about them?
Like that they're the most aggressive group out there who are out in person, like holding signs that might hurt people's feelings, which is good, who are who are brainwashed. You need to wake them up. And what I maybe don't like is don't like that they keep getting banned. They need to be able to we need to be able to say what we want and express ourselves without these platforms banning us. We need to get the word out there.
So when was the last time Bloodstained Men got banned from a platform? Because their YouTube is about 11 years old. Their Facebook is also about 11 years old. And the company, Bloodstained Men, they're only like a 12-year-old company. Last time I checked. I could be wrong.
Have they gotten banned? I mean, I was talking to someone saying their TikTok was banned like at least one time.
I don't know. I mean, I can go ahead and double check that, but I don't I don't know. Like, have you talked to like the staff about them getting banned? Because I don't think they've ever gotten banned. Like, I mean, they might have. I mean, if you say they did, they probably did.
They haven't. I don't know what's stopping them from posting more videos. Like we want to see videos and stuff of the protesters because we were out there getting in the doctors' faces and yelling at them. That would get us a lot of views if we posted that. Why weren't they posting the ones where we were confronting the doctors?
I don't know. I remember I was with Scott and Julia during a live stream, and David Atkinson was talking about, oh, he talked to some doctors, but yet he didn't record any of it.
Yeah, they should have been recording that. That was like one of the best times that I was like feeling because I was like, man, I'm finally, um, you know, getting to explain what's going on to these idiots. If other people could see that, they would be cheering it on. Who have this problem, and other people would probably be upset about it, but we need them.
Okay, just for clarity, just so you know, Bloodstained Men and their friends, their Facebook has been open since November 7th, 2012. So they haven't been on banned on Facebook, bare minimum. They've been doing good on Facebook, at least. But yeah, hopefully you can definitely let me know what they're getting banned on, and hopefully they can keep their cameras running and not be so afraid of getting banned, because that is super annoying. Maybe they are self-censoring themselves a little bit, but
Yeah.
do you feel that Bloodstained Men are self-censoring themselves?
From what I heard, it's possible because they were like not allowing some things a few years ago, and now they're starting to allow it, and they don't post that many videos. So I want to see like more of that, and then to stop self-censoring, and I want the platforms to allow us to say what we want, and to the audience that we build on those platforms. Don't say if you say it, we're going to take away your following that you built because it's against the rules or it's hate speech or any of that. Like, no, we should be allowed to say what we want to the audience that we make.
Okay. Another fan question is your opinions on the Bloodstained Men outfits.
Um, Outfits, they're better signs that would be more effective than the outfits because unfortunately these days people don't care about men. Like even if you showed men getting their legs cut off, a lot of like stupid people these days they won't think it's a big thing. But if it was like some woman just crying about being a single mom or having been assaulted or having even been catcalled, everyone's like, "Oh my God, you poor victim." but a man could have his part, a big part of his penis cut, and no one, a lot of people like either laugh or make fun of it. Like when a guy says he was raped in prison, they make fun of that. So what is the blood stain on the pants gonna do for most people? Like you gotta really get signs that piss them off. Like that's the you gotta piss them off, not just with like saying, "Oh, look how hurt I am. Don't you feel bad that I have these blood-stained pants on?" Because I don't think they'll feel bad about that. They'll feel bad if you say circumcision is worse than rape. You're a pedophile if you did this to your kid. That's what's going to get them to get pissed off. Like you gotta really get them annoyed to get them to start talking to you and stop making jokes and stuff.
Okay. Another fan question that we have is what do you think an ideal intactivism group looks like and how does it function?
We would have like protests as much as possible, like every because like when we went to the one in San Francisco, there was like only like 25 people or something. So I want to see like 25 people in the street at least every day, and then just so like whoever wants to join could join because we were getting some supporters in the street too while we were doing it. So if we do it enough in the same areas, then we could get more supporters. Like people will see it like every day when they're going to work, and then and until it finally hits them.
That's a great point that you bring up actually. I do get some complaints about Bloodstained Men and they move too quickly. So people can't actually go and build rapport. They can't join them for a long time. And even if you do catch wind that the Bloodstained Men is coming to your town, it's only for like 3 hours. So you have to be in that window. And if you're working a job, well, it's too late. So would you want Bloodstained Men to stick around? Like, let's just say, do 4 cities in 2 weeks versus trying to hit up 14 in 2 weeks.
I think it would be better if we just had like a Bay Area group, as a LA group, this so we could do it like all the time, so it doesn't just happen like once, for a month and then they're gone and then come back and then do it again after 11 months. And I just want it to be more consistent because like right now I'm gonna have to wait another um, uh, 10 months at least until they come back to my area.
Okay, do you know who the Bay Area activists were?
I looked at them, but I don't know about any protests they're having anytime soon. Are they having
Okay, so do you enjoy protesting?
Yeah, I'd rather do that than sit at home and watch videos about it. I'd rather go out there and talk to people who understand what's going on, friends.
Okay, another fan question. So apparently this person thinks that you're you can lead things if you would want. But it says, would he like to lead his own group?
Yeah, sure, I would. If there was like a Bay Area one, a Bay Area group, I would like to lead it and start because I would want to, I would like to organize it and get and help get people out there and give them ideas for signs and not be afraid to say anything, like even if it's criticizing religions. I don't care. Any religion should be criticized, but not just Christianity, not just Islam. All of them should be criticized if they're doing something wrong.
Okay.
That's what the Bloodstained Men might be missing too. They don't really criticize religions. They're afraid of being banned on TikTok or whatever for uh, speech.
All right. So I do have a question about that. So I don't know if you did, but would you ever sign the Beyond the Bris Standing Against Anti-Semitism pact?
be on the brisk standing against anti-Semitism.
Yes. So like it pretty much tells you what you can and cannot say about Judaism.
Um, it's going to stop the message and from us getting it out there, I wouldn't want to. Like, if it's going to decrease the views or decrease what we could say that's going to be effective, then, no. Like, we shouldn't be able to criticize anything, any religion. Like, if it's doing something wrong, we should criticize it. But what do they say we shouldn't be allowed to say if you
I will actually show it to you off camera later. All right, so another fan question. Do you have evidence that protesting has been an effective means of reducing infant circumcisions?
do I have any evidence? Well, I mean, do we have evidence that uh, those women's rights protests that they do have any effect on changing laws and stuff? It probably has. But you just need to get enough people wearing those pussy hats and stuff. Maybe people are gonna start wearing like blood hats and stuff because this kind of looks like a foreskin. Maybe this could be all red. I think that would be kind of effective too, like having a red beanie on the foreskin.
Yeah, have a red beanie, a red intactivist beanie.
Yeah,
Yo, that sounds like breaking the cut should start selling that at his stores. Hey, that could be a uniform thing. If you start your own group, would you do uniforms?
sure. Like, yeah, but yeah. Well, why not? But I wouldn't make it mandatory. Anyone could. I want anyone to join the protest. Like, if they want to wear like a bloody hat or red pants, they could do that as well, and we could make our own.
All right. So we are running out of time. Where can people follow you at?
Maybe on Twitter, I could give you there's like a bunch of numbers after the name. It's MOUSTAF 60706003 on Twitter.
Okay, that'll be on the description down below. In the Yeah, so that'll be fine. Anywhere else besides Twitter?
No, not for now, because I mainly use Twitter. Everything else is just my personal, like it has my real name on it.
Okay, so just Twitter. All right, and my last question is, what do you think about Prevail over the system?
Prevail over the system is really good. Like, you're making news out there of activism and letting us know updates on 4gen. I also check your channel out every time you post a video. I want to see what the interviews you're doing about this issue.
Yeah, doing research before your interview. All right, makes sense.
No,
Um,
I knew about you for a long time. It wasn't just recently.
oh, you said you knew about me for a
Yeah.
long time? Heck
Yeah, I
yeah.
was in the voice chat with you guys and Carter for a few months now, for a few months ago.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's super awesome. Yeah, yeah, because actually I do know your Discord handles, but I don't know if you want to tell people your Discord handles or not. Um,
Discord handle too, if you could see it on Discord handle. Yeah, we might as well add that too. Afternoon G underscore 42202.
all right, so yeah, afternoon G. Okay, that's super easy. So yeah, afternoon G on Potts' Discord or just Discord in general. All
Yeah.
right, awesome. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, so I guess we can catch you in the Pot server, which is super cool. Yeah, because I mean, like you said, we've talked before. All right. Now, one last question. If the audience had to take one thing away from this entire interview, what would it be that you would want them to know?
I would want them to know that we're very, you know, especially the guys who got like a lot of skin removed, like the ones who got more than like, because some people got circumcised and they still look intact, or they have enough skin to restore. But guys like me and Carter, we're not even able to restore, or it'll take us like 10 years to do it. So, like, I'm not saying we're the, even there were some bloodstained men guys who restored their whole foreskin. Like, and they didn't even have that much cut off and they're still pissed off. But if a lot of people who are circumcised, like they think it's not a big deal. Well, maybe because you didn't get that much cut off, and maybe because you just didn't feel that affected by it. But others were like their whole like sex lives are ruined from getting so much skin removed. And I'm one of those guys who like is I'm crippled, like sexually crippled. And that is like, if you care about rape and all that, then don't just care about when it happens to women. You should care about this way more.
Okay, guys, that was afternoon. Let me know your thoughts by commenting down below. I will have my links down below, but not his links due to his privacy concerns. Unless you are a PANS member, we'll probably put that out in the PANS Discord. The PANS members already know who this is anyways. Besides, regardless of the name, please give this a like to spread his message further, and subscribe so you don't miss our other interviews that we release every single week and other Intactivist content. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please let me know. Sorry about the volume being low. We did try to fix that in editing. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!